clear early spring morning. Got my PPE. Now
My name is Anna Ferreira. My title is Project Engineer, and I've been in the industry for 3 years. I stay in the construction industry because every day presents a new challenge, but that gives you the opportunity to have a success story at the end of every day. And that's always a nice reminder that everything you're doing matters, and the effort you put in pays off. It's nice to see the light at the end of the tunnel, but then also get there at the same time.
So my name's Nicole Arana. I work for ATS Rocky Mountain. We're a temperature controls contractor. And I'm a sales engineer, so I do new construction sales. And I've been in the industry for about 13 years. So since I started in the industry, I have noticed more and more women in the industry. And with that, I've seen an increase of support, just women supporting other women. And that has been huge, especially to me as a new mom, in how to handle work-life balance. And the support has been phenomenal.
Name is Lindsay Morrell. I'm working with Murphy Company. I am currently a sheet metal apprentice, and my years in sheet metal are actually 6 months. So I'm new to the field, but worked in construction prior to this. My first career was also in construction, doing large-scale art installations, and so it was a very lateral move to just get into another field in construction. And I particularly like sheet metal because I like puzzles, and I just get to build basically 3D puzzles all day long. I would say in general just a larger acceptance of women. And when, 20 years ago when I got in, we were so few and far between that we were certainly the outsider, and now it just feels like another person, just another worker on site, and that's very refreshing.
I'm Cheryl Hoffman. I'm Operations Manager for Hensel Phelps, and I've been in the construction industry for 18 years. I remember the first project that I worked full-time as a field engineer. This was back in the early 2000s, and I showed up to the job the week before just to meet the staff, and that was back when there weren't a lot of women in the industry, and all the men either drove trucks, smoked, or wore plaid, and I wanted to make sure I could fit in, so I went to Goodwill and I bought a plaid jacket that I wore for the next 3 months. Thankfully now, there's a lot more diversity of all types in the industry, so hopefully young women especially coming into the industry, don't feel like they have to do so much externally to fit in. Just come in and integrate with your team and do the best job that you can do.
My name is Bonita Burge. I work for Murphy Company, and I'm in the design build group. I'm a mechanical engineer, and I've been in the industry for 23 years. I was working for a consulting firm a while back, and we've been tasked to design an HVAC system for a hangar in Guam. And we had to cool basically a B-2 bomber from a tarmac heat of 140 down to a temperature where they can actually work on the aircraft, so down to about 80 degrees. And so we had to design a system that can not only cool the hangar, but also cool the aircraft to where they can actually work on it, and the system turned out great. We designed around one piece of equipment, obviously got a different one installed, and it still worked out wonderful. In the construction industry, actually working in the contractor side of it, I really enjoy it because when I actually design something, I get to see it being built. If I have questions about how something is constructed, I can actually talk to the field guys, and they can give me their experience to help provide them a better design for installation. It's just a more hands-on approach on the contractor's side, and I get to see actually what I'm designing, and it's just a lot of fun.
My name is Eleanor Skinner. I've been working with Murphy Company as a project engineer for 2 years now. I would say the best advice for someone starting out, and I think I got it myself and I tried to really embody it, was just always ask the questions. a lot of the people out here in construction love what they do and they love to share their knowledge. So if you ask, you end up in really great conversations that build a great bond and you get to learn a lot about the industry. Keeping in the construction industry and see it going forward because of the people. You work with a lot of really fantastic people from the office to the field. Everyone has a unique story. Everyone brings a lot to the table. There's a pretty good amount of diversity in terms of backgrounds in construction, and it's just a really great community to be part of.